Hello and welcome to the first episode of Project Oarai. I want to start off by saying don't worry, I'm not going to be talking the full way through the episode, so if you're worried about that, hopefully this has set your mind at ease. But I will be talking every now and then, and mainly on parts that I feel I kind of just want to explain a little bit of like what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, maybe what my reason is behind it. But yeah, we'll have to see what I decide really. I might let the music take over a little bit more. I'm not too sure yet. So this episode we're going to be building the start of possibly a village. I'm not too sure. It might turn into something else later on down the road because sometimes I tend to do stuff like that, but we will have to see. So this village, if it stays a village, is going to be on the outskirts of the town or the city. I'm not too sure on the city. I'm not very good at building cities, but we will have to see. Maybe you guys can help me out in the long run with some good ideas for a city if I do decide to go down that route. So what am I doing right now? What does it look like I'm doing? So I have placed the monorail, which, for a village you might be thinking, it's a bit crazy, but I've got an idea for it. You're not really going to be able to see the idea yet, but in later episodes you're going to be able to see kind of what I'm trying to go for with it. And if it works out to plan, I'll keep it. If not, I'll see about replacing it with something else. But right now I'm just trying to place some commercial buildings, trying to get like the layout of where all the essential shops are for the village, where they go to the post office, supermarket, the drugstore, somewhere to eat possibly, maybe even some office buildings for, I don't know, maybe some work that's maybe based in the countryside. I'm not too sure. So one thing you are all kind of going to find out probably very quickly is I like to do a lot of detailing. The most fun I have in this game, to be honest, is detailing. I love to make areas kind of try and look not super realistic, because I find it very difficult to kind of get that feeling, but I try to go as realistic as I can. And I just like that. I like to spend a lot of time decorating the areas, in paths in, benches, trees, bushes, all the essential stuff for decorating really. So you're probably going to see me spend a lot of time doing that. A lot of it is going to be edited down. I'm going to try and do maybe some like aerial views, or maybe I'll go to like an aerial view of like a load of houses down, and then all the walls will maybe pop in. Maybe I'll do stuff like that, because if not, I have a feeling the majority of my episodes would probably be a couple of hours long. One thing you're not going to see a lot of, but I might do if people ask for it, is I do a lot of my road networks off the camera, because I can spend a couple of hours just fiddling with the roads, and then I'll remove them and then I'll start again, and it can be very stressful sometimes. Maybe I'll like the layout that you're looking at right now. I think I redesigned this when I was just seeing how things would work. Maybe took me like 2 or 3 hours. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot once you've started building. And then I do a lot of things where I build, I record it, and then I say to myself, I just don't like it, so I tear it all down and I start again. It's a very bad habit that I have, but I like the design that I get in the end. It takes me a little bit of time, but I get there. Because to be honest, I've been playing City Skylines a lot. I've got like near enough 3,000 hours in the game, so I definitely enjoy my time within the game. It's very relaxing. Even though I've said it can be quite stressful at times trying to do things, it is very relaxing. God, you can look at the time, and then the next thing you know, the sun's going down. You can really put some time into this game, and you've not really done a lot. But yeah, my idea, really, thinking about it, was I've built a lot in this game, and obviously when the game updates, some mods break, and sometimes it breaks your saves, and sometimes you lose things. You don't really remember properly some of the stuff you've built. So my idea for kind of this sort of YouTube channel was just documenting me kind of just building it, so that if anything happens, I can look back on it, and I've kind of got the memory of, okay, that's what I built. And then maybe in the future, if something does happen, which touch wood it doesn't, I can always look back and get a little bit of inspiration, maybe some ideas from this. So that is my goal for the YouTube channel, just to document kind of what I'm building, really. You know, yeah, I don't really know what else to say, to be honest. But yeah, that's just my goal, to be honest. I ain't looking for anything super fancy. I'm kind of just doing it for myself, just to... So I've got, I don't know, just something there that, you know, I built it, and, you know, I've still got some memory of it, something. And hell, if you guys get some enjoyment out of it, and, you know, helps you build some of your own stuff, that's just a win for me, really. So yeah. Okay, so I had an idea in my head about what I kind of wanted to do with the monorail, because it was kind of difficult to decide what I wanted to actually build around it, or under it, around it. So in the end, I decided on the idea of maybe we put a car park at the back, maybe for the people that go to work, people that work at the monorail station, and, you know, maybe we put a market in the end. I'll have to have a look on the workshop, see if I can find some market assets. I'm sure there'll be plenty. Not the market, sorry. The workshop has a lot of amazing assets on, so I imagine there's some very nice marketplace assets, which I will have to have a look for. Okay, so I'm going to let the music play for quite a bit, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so this area that we're going to be building at the moment is going to be majority of the residential area, which I actually had a lot of fun making. It was a lot of time building this, to be honest. A lot of trial and error, to be fair. A lot of times I threw the buildings down, built around them, and I just didn't like the feeling. It just didn't look right, so it took me quite a while to get this right. And I hope you kind of like how the way it turned out. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It was definitely better than I think the 3 attempts before it. So yeah, I hope you like this area. Right about here, you're gonna be able to see what I was talking about earlier, where we take like an aerial view and then we pop in a lot of the detailing. Like what I said, I can't put it all in the one episode. Maybe in the future, if you guys would like to see that type of detailing, maybe I can make a shorter episode. Maybe not put so much into it. Maybe just do a couple of blocks, and yeah, we'll have to see. We'll just play it by ear, really, see how things go. I'm just going to let the music take over, and I hope you enjoy watching, and I'll maybe talk to you guys soon. So the bathhouse, I actually had a lot of fun making this area because I've seen that the Japanese, they love their public bathhouses. So it was kind of cool to actually put one into my game. I think it looks like a public bathhouse. You'll have to let me know kind of I don't know if you guys feel the same, but I feel it really does. And once I get some detailing around it, which you'll see coming up very shortly, hopefully you get that feeling of, okay, this is a public bathhouse. It's kind of cool. So yeah, so you can see there I have this weird thing every now and then with my camera where it just kind of wants to look to the top of the skybox. I'm not too sure why it does it. It seems to be very, very random. Sometimes it'll do it. Sometimes I can have a full recording session. It'll never do it once. I've never managed to recreate it. So I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be able to fully get rid of it. So hopefully it doesn't bug you guys too much. I've edited out a lot of the camera tilting to the top of the ceiling, which is very frustrating, but hopefully maybe we'll find an answer for it later on down the line. I'm not too sure. Hopefully we do, but we'll have to see for now. I'm going to let the music take back over again, so enjoy. looks like I'm just about to start finishing the detailing for the first episode right now. So I'm not going to say too much apart from thanks for watching, and I really hope you kind of liked what you saw. So I'm going to let it break to the cinematics now, so thank you again for watching.